Good morning. Thanks for stopping in. How are you? How are you doing today, Dinky? Thank you. The same to you. How's it going so far? That's good. It's going pretty good for me. I can't complain. Thanks for asking. Good morning, Shirley. How are you? Happy Friday to you. Thanks for stopping in. Gonna wait till a couple more people get in here. We're gonna get our topic, get started with our topic. How's your morning going so far? Good morning, Melvin. How are you? It's not a red dress. It's a red shirt, and I got some pants to go. It's a shirt. It's a shirt. Thank you, though, Melvin. Um, thank you so much. How's everybody morning going so far? I hope everybody can hear me. I'm trying to talk louder than I usually talk. Oh, that's okay. That's no problem. Make sure you thumbs up the live, Melvin. Good morning, Christine. How are you this morning? I hope you're having a wonderful morning or afternoon or whatever time is it there. Well, you guys see the topic. Um, and we're going to talk about that today. We're going to talk about be careful about people because people can seem a different way to you and you think they're that way and they're not. We got to always be careful. When people show you who they are, you take heed to that because they're for real when they show you who they are. You know, everybody's heart is not lined up like yours. You got to understand that. So when somebody tell you who they are, believe it. It's not a lie when they tell you something. How you doing today, Christine? I'm very tired, but God gives me the strength to endure the race till the end. Oh, that's great. Hey, Supreme, thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Yeah. So when people tell you who they are, believe it. Always. Everybody doesn't have a heart like you. People can tell you so many different things and people don't want to believe them. But you have to believe people when they say something to you. Thank you, Supreme. Yeah. Anything somebody say to you, you believe it. Everybody's heart is not like yours. Everybody's heart is not lined up like yours. So if somebody tell you something and you don't think it's sure, you better believe it. Everybody's not like you. You got to understand that. Good morning, Christina. How are you? Yeah, we don't believe stuff like that. I remember hearing these words a long time ago from my mother telling me, when somebody tell you something, you need to always believe it. Don't put it to the side. Yes, we are royal here, Supreme. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yeah. Sometimes you expect people to change because you are, but they're not going to change. You got to understand when somebody say something to you, don't take it for granted. Believe what they say, whether it's good or bad. People show their true color from the beginning. Always remember that. Yeah. Believe what they say. Don't get on here and don't think you think you're meeting somebody. Thank you. Don't think you're meeting somebody and they're lying to you. Believe it when they say hello. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah. We have to believe what people say. Sometimes your ego too big to believe what people say when they say things. Believe it when they tell you the first time. Don't take people for granted. Whether it's good stuff they tell you or it's bad stuff they tell you. Yeah. Not so many emojis, baby, but thank you though. 2 emojis, please. Yeah, we got to remember that. And I truly believe people can change, but more importantly, I believe it was different with their behavior. So we got to understand when somebody tells us something, believe what they say, know what they say, and go by that. Don't go trying to change them to somebody they're not. Because when you meet that person for the first time and they start talking to you and you're not understanding what they say, you better believe it. Their conversation is not going to get no better. What you see is what you get. Anybody tell you anything, you better believe it the first time. Don't wait the second and third time to believe a person. Thank you, Supreme. Yeah, we have to believe what people say. People are very arrogant in the world, and we have to understand these things. Some folks are real crazy, so take their word. Amen, Melvin. People are crazy. So when they tell you something, you take it seriously. Mostly people don't do that, though. They sit up and say, oh, well, they're playing. Not all the time. They don't be playing. They're for real when they tell you something. I have ran into a lot of people from the beginning, from, from working, and they tell me something, and I believe it. Whether it's good or bad, the majority of the time they be very negative talking, and they say they're not that type of way, but you talk to them more and more, you'll see just the way that type of person is. You have to believe what people say these days. This is the way the world is. Don't go try to believe something else. Don't think that they're gonna. You guys need to thumbs up the live. Don't think they're telling you something just to be telling you something. They're not. They're for real. So what anybody say to you, you better believe it. Take heed to that, and you go run with it. People are not going to just tell you nothing for just to be telling you something. That's not how the world goes. They tell you something for you to believe it. Yeah, we got to take heed to that. It's sad, but this is the world we live in, and we got to understand these things. Even when you're dating somebody, when they tell you something, the first time you're dating them, you better believe it. Don't try to make things. Don't try to think things are going to get better when they tell you that. If they tell you they this type of person, or they got a bad temper, you better believe that. Or they've been in a or they've been in a bad relationship with somebody, or they fight people. Believe all that stuff. Don't take that for granted when people tell you stuff. You don't want to be with nobody that's going to be mean to you or harmful to you. You got to take those type of people and go away from those type of people. So don't think things are going to get better when people tell you something. When somebody say it the first time, believe it. And when you believe it, and you don't think that's something that you want to get into, you need to get away from that person. Because people tell you a lot of things, and people ignore what people telling them. That's why there are so many killings out here. There are so many bad people out here because we end up staying in that type of relationship with that person when they tell us something, when we should just run away from that person. Know what you're in when you get into it. Get in something is meaningful, and believe what that person say to you. Don't stick around with a person that's gonna do you wrong, or somebody gonna tell you something and you don't believe them. Believe them when they say it to you the first time. Um, some folks like so much that they start to believe their own lives and want you to be so convinced that it. Yes, they do, Melvin. Yes, they do. They do. They want you to convince it's real. And sometimes people convince people that it's real because mostly people that they get into, they have low self-esteem about themselves. So they'll continue believing what that person say. Hey, good morning. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so we got to, when we run into those type of people, we have to believe what they say. Don't go and try to change that person because they're not going to change. If they told you the way they were from the beginning and you still trying to change them or trying to think they're another certain way, it's not going to happen. I have ran into a lot of people that way. And when I found out they was that way, the way that I didn't like for them to be or not lined up with my heart, the way my heart is, I left them because those type of people we don't need in our lives. Please thumbs up the live, please. Yeah. We're not going to sit here and settle for whatever people got going on in their lives and continue and being comfortable with the person that tells us something and we don't believe it. We think it's a lie or we think it's not they're not telling the truth to us. But in reality, they're telling us the truth. But we're just so naive about the situation so that we don't believe it. Believe what people say because when people say something to you, it's usually be the truth. Don't wait till the second or third week to believe it because it's the truth. Some folks try to go get other folks not to like you because of the way the one hater they don't like. Amen. Right. Right. And you don't want to go that route. We're going another route. You're right, Melvin. People does it every single day. But most people fall for that. Don't fall in the trap of people telling you this and telling you that is not true. This is how clicks are created. Right. Right. That's how clicks created. Right. People telling you stuff and it's not true. You never got to know that person, so you don't know how that person is. But if you done got to know that person and that person telling you things about them and you still with that person, evidently you're just as negative as they are. Don't be with a person that's telling you something. Believe them. Believe them when they say it. People are not lying to you. They are telling you the truth. It happens every day. People ignore what people say and then something end up going wrong in a relationship, end up going wrong and just end up going wrong some type of way because we're not believing, we're not following our heart, not following our mind. Everybody don't have a heart like you. So if somebody tell you something, if you're trying to change that person the way they are, you cannot change that person because the way they are, because just because you have a beautiful, genuine heart, and you run into a person that tells you they got a beautiful and genuine heart, but once you get to talking to them more and more, you find out they're not like that for real. Once they get to talking and running their mouth, you see they're a whole totally different person. So believe what people say when they say it. Don't try to wait a year and two down the line. If they don't resemble themselves to you the first time already, believe it. Don't wait 6 months down the line when you done got hurt behind this person or you thought this person was your friend and, and down the line they're not really your friend. They just out to see what you got to talk about. They are what we would call sugar honey iced tea starters and also haters of American company. Amen, Melvin. They are. That's the type of people they are. And those type of people we don't need in our lives. We need to run away from those people and continue running because those people will hurt our hearts. But being naive, you continue to be with that person because sometimes people think that they can't get nobody else, so they continue to put up with the lies and put up with things that people say that's not really true. And they, even though a person tell you this and that about themselves, you still don't want to believe it because you want to hang on to that person that's not meaning you no good. So when somebody tell you something, please believe it the first time. Don't say they're lying. Don't say she lying or he lying, because it may be true. Everybody doesn't have a heart like you. And when a person doesn't have a heart like you, they can tell you anything and you can believe it. But it's up to you to know if it's true or not. We can't be naive with people these days. People will tell us so many things and people believe it. We have to move forward that people. We can't believe what people say all the time. People are horrible most of the time. For the they're not for your good sometimes. They're just worse. Yeah. But I trust it. Yeah. You have to not trust everybody. People are here not good for that. God bless you last night. What happened last night, Melvin? Good morning, Brandy. Make sure you thumbs up the live. How are you this morning, Brandon? Yeah. So when people show you who they are, you believe it the first time. Thank you, Brandon. When people show you who they are, you believe it the first time. Don't wait to get to know that person when they done told you from the beginning who they are. Don't wait to leave that person when they done told you who they are from the beginning. People people can be very, very negative. How are you doing, Brandon? I hope you're doing wonderful this morning or afternoon or whatever time is there. Yeah. Believe what people say. Wow, congratulations, Brandon. I told you you can do it. Continue on grinding and getting where you need to get to. That is wonderful. Yeah. We need to believe what people say. You're welcome, Brandon. You're welcome. People can talk to you and talk to you and tell you this about themselves. And once you sit down and talk to that person, you can find out just how that person is just by talking to them in that one day. But you got to really talk to them to find out. Because people can smile in your face and be a different person. You got to always remember that. Okay, that's still good. Wow. Great, Brandon. Kudos to Brandon. Congratulations. Yeah. Believe what people say when they say it to you. Don't go doubting what people say. Doubting will get you in trouble because you don't even know who that person is. Well, my mom is leaving me slowly, but she always prepared me. Never, ever since I was a little boy. So I got peace with it. Amen, Melvin. That's right. When your mother had prepared you for something, you hold on to that peace, Melvin. You at being on live stream today. I don't know. I might go there. Are you going there, um, Brandon? My cousin hooked me up with my phone. Yay, Melvin! Thank goodness. That's a blessing. Yeah. So just do what we got to do. Okay. Okay. I'm Brandon. Cool. So yeah. Believe when people tell you something. Don't be naive with nothing when people say, "Are you live too?" I'm live already. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, we have to believe what people say and don't take people for granted when they tell you something. Don't just push it under the rug when somebody tell you something. You have to believe it. When they say it the first time, believe it. And if you're not happy with what they're telling you go run from it. But some people, like I said, they'll stay there because they don't think they can get somebody else. Okay, bye bye, Brandon. Thanks for stopping in. Now I can go places with you and not leave you home. Aw, thanks, Melvin. You're amazing, Melvin. Sorry for what, Brandon, but I hit the like button. Oh, you're good. That's okay. You're doing good. Good morning, Howard Cook. How are you this morning? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, so we got to believe when people, thank you, Howard Cook. Thank you so much. Yeah, when people tell us stuff, believe it. Don't go trying to figure this person out. Don't try to go see if this person telling the truth. If the signs are in front of your face, believe what they're saying. Don't go run from the truth. Some people don't like hearing the truth from a person. If a person told you they killed somebody, you better believe it. Don't go try to stay with a person like that. Or if a person told you they abused somebody or they're mean to people, go away from those people. Those people not meaning you no good when they're telling you these things. I don't know why people don't believe stuff when people tell them. You have to believe it. We have to believe people. People are telling us the truth. They're not lying to us. They're not. If somebody tell me something and I'm talking to them, I'm gonna believe exactly what they say because you have showed me the first time who you are. So if you telling me who you are, that means I'm gonna believe what you're saying. If you told me that you don't like being around kids, I'm gonna believe that. Well then, if you don't like being around kids, you're not the right person for me. I'm gonna go ahead on and move on. And if you tell me you're not a Christian or you don't want to be around, I tried YouTube Live, but can't. So I be using Facebook, moving them over to my YouTube channel. Melvin, I can't not find you on YouTube. I mean on Facebook. I'm gonna try again. I don't know, honey. I don't know. Uh, I'm not. So yeah, we have to believe what people say to us. Don't go into no relationship or don't go into no friendship not believing what people tell you. And don't wait down the line to believe people. People let you know ahead of time. Even the Lord give you signs about people, if that's the right person for you or if it's not. If that's not a right friendship for you, if it's not. Everybody is not meant to be your friend when you meet them. Everybody not meant to be your partner when you meet them. So know the signs. When people give you signs how they are, believe what they say. So this whole name is on there, Melvin Pittman Omar. That's the whole name is on Facebook. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. So know the signs of people. People give you signs every day, but we ignore them. Okay. I'm gonna try it again. We ignore those signs. We cannot ignore those signs when people are giving it to us. Yeah. Know the signs when people are telling you stuff. Don't ignore people when they tell you things. Yes, whole name. Okay, I got you. Yeah. We have to know these things and we have to learn these things and we have to be with us. We need to run away from them. Don't be in a bad relationship when somebody's telling you something and you're ignoring it. Don't ignore what people say. People will tell you stuff all the time, and if you ignore it, what's the use? Don't ignore what people tell you because it may be true. Don't say, "Oh, you lying." Don't you're lying about it. No, it's true. My mother always told me when somebody tell you something, you better believe it. Don't try to get to know them later about what they say. Know what they're talking about right then. 9 times out of 10, they're not lying to you when they tell you something. That goes for friendship. That goes for relationship. That goes for whatever. If a pastor telling you something the first time, you better believe it. And then he'll try to turn it around and say something else the second time. No, believe what he said the first time. My mom said the same thing. Yeah, you have to believe it. Anybody can tell you something, then they'll get all crisscrossed on what they say. Oh, I didn't mean it that way. Oh no, no, I meant it this way. Oh, if they said that the first time, that's what they meant. That's what they meant. People are showing their true color the first day. It don't take a mountain for you to know somebody who they are. You know that person. You're not naive. You're grown. We are grown people. We know when something is not right for us, and we know when something is right for us. If someone tells you run, you better run. Don't stick around to right. We don't want to stick around to the end to get to know somebody. Don't stick into a toxic relationship. Don't stick around with a friend that's not really your friend and you calling them your friend. Everybody is not your friend and everybody is not meant for you. So don't stick around and try to make people be there for you. Good morning, Simply. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. How are you this morning, Simply? Good morning, Wisdom. Thanks for stopping in. Good Friday to you also. I hope you all having a wonderful, wonderful day today. Good morning, Little. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you guys hitting that like button for me. Yeah, so friends, how many of us? Right. Thank you. Yeah, we all want to don't want to believe a person when they say something from the beginning. That goes for friends and relationships or whatever it is. When somebody tell you who they are, you better run with it. Great song. Yeah. Run with it. That's a great song you write simply. Yeah, we have to run with it and keep on going. People tell me stuff all the time from the beginning. And when they tell me something from the beginning, believe me, I'm gone. And if I don't like what they're telling me and I'm still trying to hang around with that, that's just making you naive. Don't hang around people that's telling you something and you should run away from them. Now, if somebody telling you something that's wonderful from the beginning and they start off wonderful from the beginning, believe them. I was taught I don't have friends, only associates. My friends are them and Jesus. Amen. That's absolutely true, Melvin. And that goes for a relationship too. Or if you're in a relationship, when you found out, when you first get into a relationship, and that person telling you all these mean things and all these crazy things and hallucinating things and just crazy things out of the ordinary, and you still in that relationship, and they just telling you stuff that you shouldn't even be with this person, and you still stuck with this person, don't stick with somebody telling you something that you need to run from. When that person telling you something that you need to hear and you still stand with them, you are naive. Don't be naive when people tell you something and you need to get away from that. Believe that person when they tell you that from the beginning. Don't wait years and years down the line when something may happen to you. It goes for friends too, so-called friends too. Why stay toxic when you should be shining like right? Why stay toxic like Melvin said when you can be shining like a diamond? Be with somebody that's gonna love you for you. Be with somebody that's gonna tell you the truth. Don't be with somebody from the beginning they telling you all these crazy things and you're still sticking with them. Don't stick with somebody that's gonna tell you something that's gonna hurt your heart. Everybody's heart is not lined up like yours. We got to understand that. When we meet people, everybody's heart is not like yours. It's thinking. Oh, okay. Yeah. Know these things from the beginning, people. Everybody got a different heart from you. You may meet a person that have a very, very cold heart, but you tend to stay with that person. And they telling you all these crazy things and you still stand with that person. If they telling you something from the beginning, believe them. Don't wait to the end to get to know a person. It don't take all day to get to know a person. It don't take all year to get to know a person. I don't care how long you be with a person. You'll never get to know that person all the way. But from the beginning, it shows you signs just to what that person, how that person is. It don't take a lifetime to know the signs of a person. Just take a few hours to know just who that person is. And if you find that person is not lined up with your heart, the type of person you are, you need to run from that person. Don't stick around and get your heart hurt. Because people here are here to just to hurt your heart. They're not here for no good. Just like Wendy Williams, she thought this man really loved her for her. But she stuck around from the beginning when he did these mean things to her. But sometimes it takes a fool to learn. Sometimes. But we have to be the bigger person in a situation. When we see things are not going right in a relationship or friendship, you run from that relationship or friendship. Don't stick around to see how that person is. If they showed you their true color from the beginning, you take heed to that and continue on leaving them. Yeah, we got to go. We don't want to stick around to relationships like that. I don't know why that keeps sticking up. Yeah, we don't want to stick around to relationships like that. We want to run from those relationships because people will tell you all types of stuff that you don't really need. Negative and low self-esteem with themselves, so they try to put you in their transforming spirit or mind. Right, right. We don't want to stay around negative people. We want to be around positive people. So if you're talking to somebody negative, if that's supposed to be your partner or your friend, and they've been talking negative to you for a whole week, and you still trying to stay with this person, you better run from that person. Because if they're telling you stuff and you still not believing, something is wrong with you. Believe somebody when they say it to you the first time. Don't keep on staying in a toxic relationship or a friendship that's not getting anywhere. Sometimes people be your friend just to be your friend for no reason, because they can take advantage of you later on in life, especially people with great hearts. People do television relationships and not what God taught. Right, right. Melvin, great message. You're right. People talk about a lot of stuff, but not meaning what they say to you. You can have a friend tell you this and that. They're not really your friend. If they're telling you these things, negative things about yourself or negative things about them, you run for people like that. We shouldn't be want to be around negative people. We need to be around people that lifts us up, not keep us tearing us down. People will tear you down. Don't let people tear you down. Listen to people when they tell you something. Don't keep going on to that same person and trying to stick around for the wrong reasons. People stick around for the wrong reason because they don't think they can get further with a person. There's people out here for everybody. So when people tell you crazy things about themselves, mean things about themselves, and they're not being genuine, you better run from that person, because later on the line, you don't wish you did run from that person. Yeah, little, it's true. People stick around for the wrong reasons with people, even in relationships. You think that relationship gonna get better because that person say, "Well, I changed," but you still haven't seen a change, but you still with them. A user tells negative, a real friend keeps things hidden. And you're, amen. That's true. We don't want to be around negative people. Get out that negative relationship. Get out that negative friendship. Because people tell you what you want to hear. And the Lord tells you the truth. The Lord going to tell you the truth about a situation. And if you prayed up like you're supposed to, He's going to tell you right about that person that you're dealing with. Believe me, He will. He'll tell you the true signals of that person. You don't have to wait around because He'll tell you. Looking for love in a wrong. Amen, Melvin. That's what people usually do. And people are naive and they don't think they can get nobody else. So they don't care what that person, how that person is, or what that person say, because they still going to stick around because they think that's all they can get. That's not so. Don't stick around for people like that. We have to know who's for us and who's not. Everybody you come in contact is not for you. Everybody you meet every day is not for you. So just because you're in a relationship and that person tell you something from the beginning, you better believe it. Don't say, "Oh, he was just lying." Really, he was just lying? No, it's not true. He was not lying. He was speaking the truth to you, or she was speaking the truth to you. People tell you stuff for you to stay with them. Don't stay in something that somebody gonna hurt you down the line. Everybody's heart is different from yours. You may have a wonderful, pure heart, but you may get with a person with a very, very cold heart. And when you get with a person with a cold heart, they tend to change you. Don't let people change you. Be who you are for you. And if you see that relationship not going nowhere and this person talking all negative about different things in your life, you go run. Run away from those people because they are toxic to your heart, toxic to your soul. There's a lot of people stay in relationships like that because they're just not happy with themselves. And when they're not happy with themselves, they stay in those type of relationships because they think that is all they're going to get. And it's not so. It's not true. You have to be in a relationship with somebody who trusts you and believe in you and have some type of heart like yours. Don't be in a relationship with somebody got a cold heart and talking mean and talking about each other and being just talking crazy. Who wants to be in a relationship with somebody talking crazy about them, talking crazy about anybody? We want to be in genuine relationships, and we want to be in a relationship with a person that's talking um, good about themselves and good about you. You want the truth from a person like that. Just listen to them speak. You will hear it because someone else made them upset, especially money. Amen, Melvin. You're right. And the person come to you talking about, oh, I need this. Oh, if you with somebody that's being needy, you don't need to be with nobody that's needy all the time. Oh, I need this. I'll pay you back next week. That goes for a friend too. Those are not really your friend. If they say they're gonna pay you back next week and you don't never see it, and you still hanging around with that person, those are users. They're there to use you. They're not trying to be your friend. They're not trying to be your friend. They want to use you and see what they can get out of you. And when they see what they can get out of you, they're gonna leave you. But you're gonna stick around because you thought they were your friend. Everybody you come in contact is not your friend. Everybody you see as trying to be a relationship is not meant for you all the time. Just because you're in a relationship doesn't always mean that that's the person for you. The Lord have people for you. Don't fall short for people that's not for you. Don't continue staying in relationships that's people not for you. When they tell you something crazy about themselves, believe it. Don't say, oh, you just playing, because they don't be playing. They're for real. And it goes for friendship. It goes for family members also. You can be around a family member for years and still don't know who this person is because they tell you so many different things about them. And when you really get to know that person, you're just like, wow, I didn't know they were like that. Sometimes you never know how they are until you really get down, sit down, and talk to that person. That's when the true color comes out. It's a lot of people you can talk to face, and you really think that that person is wonderful and amazing and everything. And when you get to talking to that person, you're like, wow, they're so different. So if you're genuine online, be genuine in person. Don't be fake on YouTube. Don't be fake on these on Facebook or anything. Be genuine all the time. People will take you better that way. Users are folks or a group of people that live off the land. They don't want to work. They want you to be mom and not a help. Amen. That's what they want. And if they got you like that, they'll keep you in that type of situation. Don't fall short of people like that. Life is too short to be with somebody that doesn't really like you. Life is too short to be in a toxic relationship. If you see signs of people not really liking you or they're just to use you, you go away from those people. Trisha, I don't know where this stuff is coming from. Oh, you're doing a great job, though. Melvin, is coming from the Lord. You're doing wonderful this morning. You always start off helping me with wonderful, wonderful words. And I appreciate you. I'm going to the hospital now. Okay, Melvin, you have a wonderful day, though. And much love to your mom. Yeah, we got to understand just because people say something to us and we don't want to believe what those people say, you better take heed and you believe what they say and don't be running away from it. People like to see you miserable. People like to see you struggling. I'll be chatting with Wild and Child. Okay, cool, cool. Yeah. Phyllis Wisdom. I've learned to pay attention to people's actions instead of their words because eventually you will see their truth. Amen, Phyllis. Thanks for coming in, Phyllis. That's true. Yeah, you have to pay attention to their actions because people are so mean these days. They don't care about you, and the true color will eventually come out, right? But you have to understand from the beginning, people are not for you all the time. People will tell you one thing about me. I like to observe a lot. I do a lot of observing, and a lot of people don't observe. They just jump into something, and then it's not really for them. It's good to observe people, and I do that a lot. I try to read people. I'm not a reader or nothing, but I like to look at people and observe what their body language and things about them. I like to do that. A lot of people don't do that. They just jump into situations and it's not right for them. So we have to know what we're getting ourselves into. And observing is a very nice, good thing to do too. Yeah, observing is wonderful to do. We have to observe people because sometimes you think that person is who you think they are, and they be totally different. I met a lot of people in lives, and I thought they were who I thought they were, but turned out they were different. They were totally different. So we have to know who we get coming in contact with, because everybody is not like you. Everybody's heart is not like yours. If you have a heart of gold and you meet a person with a cold heart, those two hearts are not going to line up the same way. I have met people that I thought was a heart of that they had a heart of gold, but as I got to talk to them, their true color came out about them. So stick around and look at that person and figure that person out, because you can feel the person out just by talking to them within hours, within minutes, because it'll come all out. They'll tell them themselves. People always tell on themselves. You just listen to them talk. They'll tell on themselves. You know the truth from the real. There's a lot of fake people running around here, calling themselves true, calling themselves genuine. But as you get to talk to them, you see that they're not genuine, that they're not kind. Trisha, my brain is going because okay, forward in and out because of the news I received on you yesterday about my mom. Please keep me focused on our topic, okay? I will, sweetie. I sure will. Um, yeah, I will. I will keep you focused. Yeah. Remember that people are not always for you. Don't get in a relationship and ignore the signs when people give them to you from the beginning. People does that all the time. Don't do that. When people tell you who they are, you believe it. Don't try to run away from signs like that. Every day somebody got something different to say about somebody, but you haven't got to know that person. Get to know a person before you think anything about them, because that person could have a heart of gold. And then again, that person can be cold hearted, but you would never know until you talk to them. Once that person starts talking jib jab out their mouth from the beginning, you know that's not the right person from you. If that person gets to cussing and doing all this crazy stuff, talking all kinds of mean stuff, you know that person is not for you. Don't stay around and be naive and be with a person that is not for you. Life is too short. Trisha, God is setting me up through you. Oh, Melvin, you are wonderful. I believe so. We have to believe what these people say to us. And if you're a child of the Lord, He will prove it to you that if that person is right for you, He will give you the signs and let you know if that person is right for you. You have to take them. When He give you these signs, you need to you need to listen to it. You know my life and you don't know me. You know my life. Oh, Melvin. Yeah. Let me tell you something. You're gonna run into wonderful people. Everybody are not mean people. But when a person tell you something from the beginning, listen to them. Everybody don't have mean hearts. Everybody don't have cold hearts. Everybody don't have a heart of gold. But if somebody talking crazy to you and continue talking crazy and crazy and crazy over and over again, and you're still staying there, that's not good. If I'm talking to a person and a person telling me all this crazy stuff, and they supposed to, and I'm supposed to be in a relationship with this person, and they telling me, oh yeah, this be that be, or this and that this, and they telling you all these mean things, and I'm still staying in that relationship, that is not good. You need to run away from relationships like that. And this person giving you all the signs right there in your face. He telling you everything. Oh, she this and she that. Oh, you would never mount out to nothing. Oh, you saying, oh, this person playing. How's a person playing if they telling you all these crazy things in front of your face? They're not playing. They're for real. Believe it. There are things I've been holding, keep hiding for years. I'm ready to open up. I don't feed every every floor. Um, I don't get you, Melvin. Can you repeat it? That last part I didn't get. I don't feed every fool. Yeah. Don't be in something, a relationship or something toxic that is not good for you. When the Lord telling you to get out of it, you need to run. Don't ignore the Lord when He telling you that that is not right for you. But here on your live, I will, because I trust everyone. Of course. Yeah, but we got to understand when the Lord is telling us something to do, we need to listen to Him. Don't continue on being that person that the Lord don't want you to be. Don't continue being with that person if the Lord giving you signs about that person. He giving you signs day after day about this person, but you still want to just be in that relationship because you're naive. What I mean by naive, you just so easy when it comes to that person. You let that person talk to you any kind of way, or you let that friend talk to you any kind of way. Don't stand for that. If this person telling you something, believe that person from the first time they tell you and go away from that person. Don't continue on staying with that person because it could be a lot of things, dangerous things down the line happening to you because you stayed with that person. Don't do that. We need to listen when people talk to us about stuff. And we need to observe because the true color will come out. The true color will come out, just like Phyllis said. The true color will come out. It don't take hours for you to know a person, to know about a person anyway, because they'll speak it to you right then. So know it when it comes out. I talk to people on a daily, and that's why I'm telling you guys, know who you're talking to. That is my job, to talk to people, and I do it on a daily. And as I'm doing this on a daily, I know who's for me and who's not for me. You got to know the signs. And if people giving them to you, you have to take heed to them. Don't stay in something that's toxic. It's going to cause you hate down the line. Good morning, Sabrina. Thanks for stopping in, sweetie. Make sure you hit that like button for me, Sabrina. Yeah, we got to understand everybody we run into are not going to be for us. But just because they're not for us, we don't end up staying in that because they're not for us. When they tell you something, you better believe it. Thanks, Sabrina. People get into stuff every day thinking that person is for them. And then later on the line, they're hurt. People hurt your heart. People hurt your heart. People hurt your soul every single day. Why? I don't know. That's just the way people are. They hurt you. They want to see what you talking about. If you telling them something they want to hear or not want to hear, they're gonna still hurt your heart. And usually people get with people that's very naive. When you're in a relationship, a person will find you just because you're naive. What I mean by naive, that you're easygoing. And if you're easygoing, a person will take control of you and try to use you just because the person you are. But just because you're naive or you have a good heart, don't let people control you. So if you're getting with a person and they telling you something that's not good and that is not godly, you run from that relationship because that's not good for you. Don't continue staying in that because a good heart and a cold heart don't that don't connect. How can you be with somebody with a cold heart and you have a wonderful heart? That's not going to connect. Somebody is lying about something. So we got to understand when those things are happening in our life, we need to run away from those type of people because those type of people will cause us pain down the line if we end up staying in those type of relationships. Or anytime, why hurt other people? Why be selfish? Amen. People are selfish every day because they're looking out for them. They're not looking out for you. They're looking out for what they can get from you. That's why people stay in relationships like that. That's why people stay in friendships like that. Don't stay in a friendship with somebody that's not looking out for you or not there for you for real. They're there just to get your business and run with it. People do it all the time. Thank you, Brandon, for coming back. Yeah. Don't believe everybody when they tell you something, but believe people when they tell you something the first time. That's for sure. You better believe it. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. People will tell you something, believe it. Stop ignoring what people tell you. They're telling the truth to you. These people are, half of these people are not for no relationship. They're out here to get what they can get out of you. If a person tell you, I'm out here, I'm just trying to get what I can get. If a person telling you that, it's the truth. It's thundering here, guys. It's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be raining and all that stuff that I don't like. No one here today. Yeah, right. Shirley, that's right. We got to. There's probably some more lives going on, Brandon. Also, it's not just me doing lives. It's a lot of people doing lives today. You know. So when somebody tell you something, believe them. Don't take nobody for granted because people are here to hurt you. People are not always. What you mean? How? Anyway, yeah. People are here. All not here for the good reasons. They are here just to hurt your heart and see what they can get out of you. I have met a lot of people, and I sat down and talked to a lot of people that that wasn't for me, but I thought from the beginning they were. But as I got to get to know them more and more, they wasn't for me. So once the Lord kept giving me signs about people, about that person, I knew to run away from that person because what they was doing, they were wearing a shield. What I mean by wearing a shield, they were not being who they were. They were trying to be somebody else, but that wasn't them. But the Lord brought it to my attention that that person wasn't really for me. So I had to move from that person. Sometimes it hurts to move from a person that you think is for you, but sometimes it's for your own good. Everybody you come in contact is not always for you. Always remember that. True color usually come out. People hurt others just because they don't have peace within themselves. Amen. That's right. People hurt you because they don't have peace with themselves. And usually when they hurt you, they want you to be hurt too, just right along with them. You're right, Sabrina. Yeah, it's true. People hurt you because they don't have peace with themselves. People hurt you for various reasons. People stay in toxic relationships for various reasons. I don't know why. I don't know why when people tell you something you don't believe them. I don't know why people ignore that. Don't ignore stuff like that. If the Lord giving you signs to get away from that person, that friend or whoever it is, that relative, you go and keep going. Yeah. They do it all the time, Melvin. We have to know who's for us and who's not for us. And it don't take a decade to know who's for us and who's not for us. Let me tell you, you can have a friend that will last a lifetime. Friends go through their ups and downs, but when you get older, you have to learn that if that was your friend from the beginning. I have a friend that been with me for a decade, forever. And we are still friends today from little. And that's wonderful. And you want to know her name? Her name is Sabrina. She been with me for a lifetime. That girl will bend over backwards for me. And guess what? I would do the same for her. Because those are people. Know who your friends are. Right. Amen. Know who your friends are. You don't have to be close to somebody to know who they are. That person know me, and guess what? I know her. Get with people that you know about. When you get signs from a person, move away from them. When the Lord give you a sign to say, "Hey, that's not who you should be with," move away. The Lord do give you signs if you take heed to Him. He will give you signs. That goes for a relationship also, especially a relationship. People ignore them all the time. People ignore signs all the time about somebody because they don't want it to be true. But it is. But it is. It's true. They ignore them. We got to believe when people tell us something about themselves. Believe it and run. Believe it and run. People talk every day about stuff and you don't believe it. Good morning, Wella. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Yeah. People tell you stuff and you want to continue on ignoring it. Don't ignore people. Sometimes a friendship can be like a relationship. You learn and grow. Amen. You learn and grow. But Sabrina, when that person show you the way they are from the beginning, We have to believe them. And sometimes they don't show you from the beginning. It may take maybe a month, maybe. But if a person telling me something from showing me something from the beginning, how they are, that goes for their heart, the way they are. We need to believe them. Don't continue on staying in a relationship that people are doing you wrong. My heart, my best friend is my pastor. I talk to him about everything. Amen. That's what I said about my friend Sabrina. I can talk to that girl about anything. And it doesn't go nowhere because that's my best friend. Thank you, Willa. Yeah, that's my best friend. And I'm going to believe in her. Hey, True Fishing. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Yeah. We have to believe people who they are. Don't wait down the line and say, oh, yeah, she's going to change or he's going to change. No, they're not. If they're telling you a killer, if they're telling you they're a killer from the beginning, you better believe it. If they tell you they used to beat on women or do that, you better believe it. Thank you, Wella. Do I sound low? Am I talking low? Do you guys hear me? It show don't go nowhere. Trust is the key. Amen. People don't believe people all the time. You need to start believing people when they say it. You should not try to change a person either or allow them to change you. Be true to yourself. A true friend will tell you the truth even when it hurts. Yes, they will. They will. That's because that's called a good friendship. But when you're in a relationship and somebody telling you, oh, I killed this person, oh, I beat this woman up before, but I'm not like that no more anymore. And they tell you, I'm not like that no more. Run from that person. They still like that. They still abuse people. That's not true. That's not true. If they're giving you the signs already, and the Lord giving you the signs for this person telling you about them, you better go. You better go. You don't stay in no relationship like that. Who does that? We need to go and remember that. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Our life is not supposed to be like that. And if we remain to be with people like that, we're not going to get nowhere in life. We got to remember, we are here for a reason. We're not here for people to take advantage of us. We're not. I'm doing good, True Fishing, if you're talking about me. How are you this morning? Good morning, Frank. Thumbs up to Frank. How you doing this morning, Frank? Topic. Good morning, my sister. How are you this morning? I'm doing good, Cassandra. How are you this morning, sweetie? Yeah, get the strength to have understandings and stuff. Amen, Willa. Good morning, everyone. Chat. Random channel. Okay, Melvin. Cool. Yeah. Don't stay around toxic relationships when somebody telling you from the beginning they don't like women or they don't like being around this person or telling you how to. And you know another thing they do? A person, if you're in a relationship and a person tell you, why are you looking at that person? Why are you looking at that person? Or they're jealous from the beginning, you know that's not for you. That's not a good relationship. If they telling you that from the beginning, you better leave them. Great. I'm glad you're doing wonderful, Frank, also. Yeah, we got to believe when people tell us stuff. There's so many people, it's unbelief about stuff. I tell you one thing, if somebody tell me something the way they are, if they tell me they done killed somebody from the beginning, I'm about to run. Good morning, Willie Will. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Um, Sandra, I'm good, sweetheart. Happy Easter. Thank you. The same to you, Cassandra. I hope everybody having a wonderful, wonderful day today. I got to get out today, and I'm gonna go to work for a little bit, and then I'm gonna come back home and get my stuff taken care of. Yeah, so we have to remember when somebody's telling us who they are, believe it, believe it. Don't stop believing in nothing what people tell you. Uh, yeah, yeah. We got to believe people who they are. Don't wait around to get to know them. Know their true color. Because people can smile in your face and be the worst person ever. Know who you're dealing with. That goes for friendship and relationship. I have talked to so many people and thought that's the way they are, and they turned out to be totally different. Yeah. Hello, Trisha. The Queen Sunshine is here first time. Thank you. Thanks for stopping in, Sunshine. Make sure you hit that like button. Yeah. Glad you're here. Yeah, I have met so many different people. Oh, I have met so many different people that I thought was for me, but end up being not for me. By talking to them, I found out that that wasn't a person for me. And we got to understand everybody we contact with is not always for us. We got to remember when people come into our lives and they start talking crazy to us, we better run from that situation. Yeah, we got to run from that situation. We don't want to be with in a situation that somebody gonna do us wrong. Learn the signs, guys. If somebody telling you something mean about yourself, you go away. Uh, Trisha is amazing, everyone. So please smash the like button and show you're beautiful. Thank you, Willie Will. How about you, Trisha? Yeah. Don't stay in toxic relationship. Don't stay in toxic friendship. When you see some signs, when somebody giving you something from the sign from the beginning, you run away from it. Don't end up staying and stuff like that. Uh, it's rare when you have a best friend that the two of you work together and apply at the same jobs and both get hired and work together at the same job, both of you together. Yes, it's true. That's me and you, Sabrina. Amen. Me and you did, we knew each other. We learned each other. You have to learn people these days. Don't get in something that you don't even know nothing about. People get in a relationship every day and you don't even know who that person is. And then they tell you who they are and you don't want to believe them still. Who does that? When somebody tell you who they are from the beginning and it's not for real and it's not golden, run away from that person. If a person told you they killed somebody, you go away. Don't stay in a relationship like that. Who does that? Get away from that person because it's not going to do nothing but get worse. But being naive, you end up staying in it. Don't stay in relationships like that. Don't stay in toxic friendships like that. When somebody tell you who they are, believe them from the beginning. Thumbs up the live, guys. Uh, my daughter has been home. She's been home, Cassandra. What's going on? Yeah, Frank, you have to believe people. People are toxic. Friendships sometimes are toxic. People will tell you stuff and you it just go over your head because you don't want to believe them. Don't let stuff go over your head. People will put a shield on. What I mean by put a shield on, they will say this to you and make you believe it when it's not really true. Don't be caught up in people with shields on. They'll put it on and be 50 million other people and you think that's the right person for you. Everybody you come in contact is not the right people for you. Believe it when I say it. I have sit down and I observe all the time. I do it every day. And oh yeah, you oh this, oh I like you, oh this and that, oh you this and that. As you get to talk to that person, you really find out is this person this and that because it's not always true. She just has been home. Thank God, Cassandra. Thank God. I haven't got a chance to look at your Facebook, but I promise today I'm gonna message you and we're gonna talk. We're gonna continue talking. I promise you today. You too, Frank. Today is the day that I'm gonna get caught up on everybody on my Facebook page because I've been lacking and I'm so sorry from lacking you guys. Yes, and be careful of so-called friendship you make on YouTube because they're friends now, and once you start going, they become. Oh my goodness, Willie, you ain't said nothing but a thing. You ain't said nothing but a thing. Let me tell you something. As I grow, and as I grow, and as I grow, the way I am today with you friends, the way I'm gonna be later, because I don't change. I don't do that. And my channel is growing, and I thank the Lord up above, and I thank you guys for sticking around. And I'm not going to change for you guys because of what's going on in my family friends here. I'm not. And you are so right, Willie Willie. That is absolutely true. Kudos to Willie Willie today. And if you guys don't have Willie Willie, you guys make sure you get them. If you don't have Cassandra, make sure you get her. And make sure you get Frank. Also, all these awesome channels on here. Make sure you guys get them. She's mad at him. He plays games. Well, you know what? Good, Cassandra. Thank goodness she left him. I hope she stayed with you. We would go out, come in our 4 o'clock in the morning, and knowing we got to get up for work at 6, and we was up, went to work and had fun. Yeah, me and my friend Sabrina, she's a real genuine person, and I can count on my fingers how many friends I got, and that's all I need. And that's her name is Sabrina. I don't put everybody as my friends. I have to get to know a person for me to call them my friend. I have met a lot of YouTube friends, but I want to get to know them to call them my friends. I don't want to get to know a YouTube friend and then find out that they're not genuine with me. So once I get to know a YouTube friend, then we will be friends also. Yeah. I want to be friends with some people from YouTube, like Cassandra. I met her. I'm Frank, Willie Willie. I want to be friends outside of YouTube too, to get to talk to you guys and hang out, maybe meet and greet one day somewhere. You never know. But I like to get to know people, genuine people though. I don't want no people to smile in my face as soon as my back turned, you're laughing at me. No. Friends like that, guess what? I don't need no enemies because I already got them right there, right in front of my face. Well, you know what I'm talking about. Willie Willie says, yes, Trisha, I'm not changing either. I'm growing as well, but that's not going to change the person that I am. But like you said, you don't know a person until you show the truth. Amen, Willie Willie, you don't. I don't change for nobody because you know what? As my channel continue growing, I'm gonna still be all you guys friends. I don't care who it is, and you will see that down the line. I can have thousands and thousands of friends. I'm not gonna change with you guys. I'm still not gonna forget where I came from. People get big and they forget where they came from. You forgot that the Lord gave you those friends. The Lord rise you up to be where you at today. Don't change. No. Be you. And that's who I am. And you guys, as I'm talking to you, you're going to go back to this video later on and see I am still the same person. And I am. I won't change. I'll be like, oh, I'm too big for. No, that's not me. That's not the way the Lord want me to be. He want me to be genuine. And that's who I am. I'm always going to be genuine. When I see you guys in chats and people live stream, I always say hi. I don't forget where I came from. I'm not going to do that to nobody. Willie Willie said, there are a lot of fakes. Amen, Cassandra, there is. Willie Willie said, I love you, Trisha. You are my friend. Oh, Willie Willie, you are my friend too. And believe it. When I say you are my friend, you are my friend. I don't call everybody my friend because I don't trust very easy when it comes to people. People hurt your heart. Cassandra say, I am the same. I have lots of love for everyone. Oh, that's nice. I love everyone and it's not going to change. That's great. Yes, you are amazing, Trisha. Aw, thank you, Willie Willie. Sunshine Cooper said, I have lots of friends on YouTube, but too much jealous and make drama. They want drama, so I get out of kind of drama. Better you grow, you think you are. If you have fine, because they need your number. Queen, Sunshine, keep your head up. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Hi, Sunshine. Okay. Yeah. You all are amazing. So as I continue to grow with my page and whatever going on in my page, I am still you guys' friend. Believe that. What I'm saying to you today, you guys always go back and look at this. Thanks for coming back, Frank. I had a video about. Okay, sweetie, thank you. Yeah. Um, as you look at me today and look at me very hard, I am your friend and I'm gonna stay your friend. I don't give genuine love to nobody. I don't like that. Genuine love is contagious to me. If you're not true love with me, please run away from me because I don't need that type of love in my life. No. Uh, Sunshine saying, "What's up? I've been to your live. You ignore me. I ignore you. You say Willie ignore you. Oh, I don't know. Good morning, Kim. Thanks for stopping in. Make sure you hit that like button for me. God puts people together in relationships and friendship. We can have a friend or relationship go through things and still end up still close to no matter what. Right. That's what you call good friendship. That's what you call good friendship. We don't want nobody to steal our joy. Don't let nobody steal your joy. Continue on being who you are. Trisha, I have a lots of friends so far. We can connect and talk. Girl, keep your head up. Keep your head up. Lots of jealous people. There is a lot of jealous people out there, Sunshine. You're correct. God's put people together. He has a plan for you. Amen. Thank you, Sabrina. He does. He does. One for you too. Kim said 13. Um, I never been able to fake or turn the ones I call a friend. If I say not friend, I say I love you. I mean, it's healed together, and always you can normally tell how it works. You can. That's what I'm trying to say. You will know a friend from the beginning. You will. You will. It don't take a lifetime to know nobody. Always say hi to you and shout you out, sunshine. Oh, I thought you are, you are Willie. So keep background lately until the end of your show. Yeah, we have to be genuine with each other, and if we're friends with each other, we have to show each other love. Willie stay. Hi. Yeah. That's cool. So sweet. Willie the Queen. Always happy to see you on that way. Yeah, you guys have to show each other love. Continue showing each other love. Don't stop giving love. Don't stop spreading love. Don't stop spreading love because that's what the world is all about. We need to spread love. And like I say, when I come to people's lives, I always say hello to each other, everyone. Sometimes I don't get a hello back, but it's okay. I still spread love. I still spread love. And if I see you in a life, I'm going to spread love also because that's the type of person I am. I'm a loving person. I love to spread love. And if I see you, and if I don't see you and you think I'm ignoring you, sorry, because I don't ignore people. I don't do that. Just keep all your head up and smile. Ignore the drama. Nothing can do about drama too much for us about it. Right. You're right, Sunshine. We have to keep our heads up and continue on being where we want to be at and continue on where the Lord wants us to go. We're all here for a reason. You getting there, Willie, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, yeah, Willie is almost there. And I'm going to congratulate him when he gets there. Everyone gets love from Willie. Oh, yes, they do. When I go to Willie Live, you're like, Trisha, hey, girl. And I love it. He's so awesome. You're amazing, Willie. Um, yeah, we got to be amazing to our people. Don't. When you get in somebody's live, you act like you don't know them. Who does that? Really? That's let you know right there. That's their true color. That's the way that person gonna be. Yes, you left a lot of live streams. I went to that. I consider friends because all the drama and fighting between friends. So I stepped up. Me too, Cassandra. That's what I do. When I go to somebody live stream and I see it's not for me, I get out of it. Willie, he is sweet man. I do love him no matter what. I meet him days ago, but the Queen Sunshine happy to be part. Oh yeah, Willie is one of a kind. Thank you all. We're gonna party when I get on. You but we better. I love my darling Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra's a sweetheart. I love Cassandra too. You can't have Cassandra, Sunshine. There are a few people that ignore people in life. Oh, it's oh my goodness. I know because I believe me. I know Cassandra. It happened. It happened. Just believe me, it happened. I know, but it's okay. You know what I do? I usually smile and just get out that, just leave away from it. That's all. You know, because it's just the way life is. Will you be drunk on my show? Come over to my birthday. Hee hee hee. You're nice. I love you, lots sunshine, beautiful sweet soul. Oh, so much love showing today. Oh my goodness, it's so wonderful. Everybody showing each other love. Let me read something to you guys. I like to read a little prayer every time I talk to you guys. It says, through Jesus Christ alone are we made alive unto God. If we are dead to sin, then it will lose its power over us. If we are alive to God, we will respond in love and obedience to His word and His Spirit. So help us to live this day as dead indeed to sin and alive indeed to you. O Lord, you are the source of our life and the focus of our life. All our spiritual exercise that you animate in us and direct it back to you as the object of our affection and praise. with renewed minds and wills. Let us serve you out of our pure heart faithfully. Amen. Um, Good morning, Know Your Worth. How are you this morning? I'm hoping you're having a wonderful day. Make sure you hit the like button for me. Um, yeah, we have to know who's there for us and who's not. Everybody's not we meet is going to be there for us. They're not. Uh, really, really know your own worth. So amazing. I love her as well. So supportive and a true friend as well. Know your own. Oh yes, yes, yes. Right. She comes to me often. Know your worth comes to me all the time, and I love that girl. Everybody showed great love here today, and I'm so appreciated. I don't take none of you guys for granted. Always remember that. No matter where life takes me, you all gonna always be a part of my life because you guys can show me you true color. Yeah, yeah. So we have to know who's for us and who's not. And when a person tell you something from the beginning, you believe them. Like I'm telling you guys something what I just told you earlier from the beginning, believe me. And you know what, later on in life, if I show you different, then you know I wasn't true. Always remember that too. Not so many emojis, please. Know your worth. Thank you, sweetie. They say you only can have two. Can you please take some down for me? Hey, Linda. Thanks for stopping in. There's my girl. There's my girl, Linda, Linda, Linda. House to chill. If you guys don't have Linda, make sure you guys get her. Please thumbs up to the live. Linda is the bomb. Yes, she is. Linda is my birthday buddy. Oh, no, no, no. You can't take Linda from me, Willie Will. We gonna fight about that one. I am good, Sabrina. My daughter is. Oh, that's my girl, Linda. That's my girl, Linda. Yeah, guys, we got to know who's there. Hey, my sweetheart. Why is you all guys trying to take my Linda? I'm only playing. It's enough of Linda to spread around, huh? But yeah, we got to know who's there for us. Everybody you come contact. Aw, I want to say hi again. Thumbs up to the live. No, thank you, Frank. Yes, Linda. Yes, she's amazing. The people like that, you want to, like people like Linda, you want in your life. You want people like that. It's not very often you come around good people. You talk to Linda and Trisha. I was going to call her mother to see how she's doing. No, I haven't talked to Linda in a very long time. I don't know. Is she okay? I heard that she was staying with her mom. I'm not sure, Sabrina. I'm sorry about that, but that's okay. Know your worth. I understand. Happy Easter to you all. Happy Easter to you too, Cassandra. What's your plans, sweetie, today? I mean, what's your plans for Easter? Yeah, know who's for you, know who's not for you. But like I said, you come around friends each and every day. But if you don't find out that they're your friend from the beginning, you are too sweet. Oh, sorry, Linda. Um, if you don't find out if they're your friends from the beginning, you won't know. Let me tell you something. This girl Linda have been genuine in my life stream. Every day I come on, even if it's for 10 minutes, she's on here. She showed her face. You don't have to go to somebody's live stream to show your face all day. As long as you come to their live stream and let them know that you were there. They want to see that. That's why when people go live and I can catch them on, and if I don't, I say, "Oh, I'm so sorry I didn't catch your live." I let them know I'm so sorry I didn't catch your live. Like Linda was on, and I didn't even know she was off, but she was on. I try to be in your life. If you guys are supporting me, I would like to support each other. I don't want to not do that. It's just that's the type of person I am. I try to be genuine with people. I try to be good to people, and that's just the way I am, and I'm going to continue being that. But I understand if you ignore me, but still, everyone's sunshine is always happy I meet you. No, I don't ignore people. That's not good to do. Her birthday's next week. Mine is Wednesday. We are doing birthday live Tuesday. I got to dedicate my life to Linda's for her birthday. Oh, me too. Me too. Going, going to my sister's with family doing East egg hunt for my food. Oh, that's nice, Cassandra. Oh, foster baby. You're right, Frank. You have to. I need Linda's for a year. It's about 1.5. Yeah, you heard from my. I haven't heard from him in a long time, Sabrina. I don't know where his crazy butt at. Yeah, but Linda, no matter how big, you see how Linda channel is growing really, really nice too. But she still comes to my life. I'm trying to get there. I'm a stepping stone, but I'm getting there. But you know, she's still genuine. That's who I like to be around, genuine people. Yeah, it makes you want to do better. Makes you want to do better things than what you're doing. It makes you want to. Don't get big and forget about the people, your friends, if they were genuine friends to you, anyways. I met Linda for a year. Okay, you said that. You heard, oh, you told me that. Because Andrew said, it's been really hard. My baby girl's been having a lot of behavior problems. I expected it. I took her in 3 months. Oh, she is now going to be 4 in July. Oh, I hope and pray everything get better for her, Sister Andrew. My prayers go out for you, sweetie. I'm going to continue praying for you, continuing praying for Frank and everybody else that needs prayer. I'm continue, guys, keep you guys in my prayer. Because I love praying for people. The Lord, that's what He wants us to do. He wants us to pray for each other. And we don't do that enough. We are just very, very selfish, just praying for ourselves. The Lord just don't want you just to pray for yourself. He wants you to pray for other people too. You get your blessings faster like that when you pray for other people also. Thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah, Frank goes through a lot too, but you know what? We got your back, Frank. We got your back, Cassandra. Always remember that, sweetie. We got your back. Yeah. She is an angel, poor baby girl. I could never just leave my baby. Oh, I know. We praying for her, Cassandra. Don't worry. Linda's a good. That's all I know. No matter what. Oh, Linda is great. Cassandra says everyone is in my prayers also. Thank you, Cassandra. Yeah, we need to pray for one another and always be kind and humble with each other. One thing about me, I have a very, very humble heart, and I continue to be that way no matter how people treat me. I still continue to be humble to people. You know, because the reason why I be humble to people, because you never know when it's your last day on earth. So always stay humble to people no matter what. No matter how people treat you, no matter what people think of you, always still come remain humble. Because you never know when it's your last day on earth. Be humble to people. Be good to people no matter what. And that's how I am. When I go to people's lives, I'll always say, hello, how are you? Hello, everyone. And that's just my heart. And I can't change that. I'm not going to change for nobody. And I'm not going to change for YouTube. People get on YouTube and change. I don't want to change for that. As long as I have the Lord in my life, I'm going to be okay. And He's going to help me grow. Melvin said, getting dressed. Okay, Melvin. Same here. Everyone is in my prayer. Oh, thank you. Know your own worth. Love you all. I'm doing about 20 things. Oh, that's okay, Linda. We know. Gotta watch Frankie video. Okay. I gotta watch his too. So true. Make it one. That's a lot. Okay. Cassandra said, yes, we can be gone today. Yes, right, Cassandra. Tomorrow is not promised. I keep telling you guys. I can be talking to you guys and smiling every day like I do. I smile every day. As you notice, I'm always got a big old smile on my face. That's just me. But I can be talking to you guys today, and little Trisha may be gone tomorrow. So I try to be humble to people and love it one another while I can, and know that I'm going to make it to promised land when I do leave here because I was nice to people. I wasn't mean to people, and I don't want to practice that because that's evil, and I don't want to practice that. Sabrina said, mold her into what you want her to be. She's in the learning stage. She'll be okay. You heard what Sabrina said, Cassandra? That's right. Um, thanks so much, Sabrina. I'm trying so hard. I have tried different things. She don't listen to nothing nobody say. It's hard. You can do it, Cassandra. Keep the faith. You can do it. You have to mold her right. She's at a molding stage. She's only 4. Oh, you can get her just where you want to get her. Yeah. So know when people tell you something, as we done got this subject so many times, but it's okay. I love talking about different things. But when people tell you something, believe them always. Have an amazing day, Trisha, and in the chat, you're also amazing. Never. Aw, thank you so much.
Linda, thanks for stopping in. And if you're going on, I'll be on soon. Thank you, Sunshine. Much love to you. Yeah, thank you, Willie Will. Yeah, Willie will also have a awesome channel. He's very calming and relaxing to his channel too. I like going to his channel when I get to catch it. Usually when I get to catch it, he'd be like, "Oh well, I'm about to get off. You guys have a good day." I was like, "Really?" But I know. Have a great day, Linda. Yeah, good Friday. Yeah, I'm so glad today is Friday. Yeah, I know it's a lot of people gonna go live today. It's a lot. So I'm gonna be eating a lot today. Wow. I'm gonna be full before the day is over. Love you, Linda. Yeah. So we have to learn to be good to one another. Trust, I'm gonna get off here in about 15 minutes. We got to learn to be good to one another, love one another no matter what, no matter how people feel about you. I feel the hot top today, Trisha. I feel hot today's Trisha. Hee hee hee. Aw, thank you, Sunshine. Yes, I'm off and going to clean up and cook some fish. I am too. I'm gonna eat me some fish and salad today. Matter of fact, I have to go get me some fish. I had some steak yesterday, but I like thin steak. I don't like really thick steak. I had steak yesterday and I had a salad. This morning I had some, like I told you, I make my little beet juice stuff. Yeah, he making me hungry too. I had, like I said, I don't eat breakfast, so in the morning time, I make my vegetable drink in the morning. It's like a vegetable smoothie with beets and broccoli and avocado, all that stuff mixed together. Just so you make me hungry. And my sunshine. Yeah, I'm glad you joined that live today, sunshine. You make sure you come back. When you see me on live, you make sure you come back. And if we're not friends, you need to join me. If anybody else is not my friend on here, but I think you guys are all my friends on here. Yeah, I want you to take it a minute. That's good. Send me some through the phone, Willie Will. Yeah, but I like banana pudding also, Willie Willie. But yeah, we have to be good. So I'm happy I got her here, Trisha. I just done cleaning and washing clothes. Oh, have you? Oh, that's what I have to do. I sure you better, Willie Will. Yeah. So yeah, we got to continue on being good to people, smiling every day. Treat others the way others treat you. I'm a new friend. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, I will make sure I go to. I will make sure I get you to Phyllis as soon as I get offline. Um, yeah, we have to learn to love one another and smile every day, even though we don't want to. Many a days, many a days, I don't want to smile, but guess what? I smile every day. Even on my worst days, I smile because that's just the way I am. I don't want to come on live and be all sad and miserable. That's not the way the Lord want me to be. The Queen Sunshine always head up and big smile, Trisha. That's Sunshine. Oh, thank you, Sunshine. Yeah, I always smile every day. Some days I don't want to get up and smile, but guess what? I smile every day anyway because the Lord is watching over me and He making sure everything is going to be good in my life. So why not smile? Teach people the word. Let them know how you are. I love you, Trisha. Cassandra, I love you too. I'm gonna get with you today. I promise you that. I would not. I'm not gonna let this go by without messaging you today. You better be looking for me on Facebook message. I'm telling you. You too, Frank. Yep, you guys are amazing. Yeah. You guys are so amazing. Yeah, I love supporting each other. I love supporting each other. I love smiling every day. And I love teaching the word to people. There's some people out there need to hear things that's going on. Maybe you are in a toxic relationship and you need to get out of that. Some people need to get out of those type of relationships. Don't believe everything people tell you. And when they tell you something, you better believe it. They tell you stuff all the time. And people say, oh no, he's not telling the truth. If he's telling you this every day, each and every day, oh, I done killed somebody. Oh man, I hate I killed that person. You don't want to be around somebody that killed somebody. Who does that? No. You guys can always hit me up with me. Okay, Willie, thank you. I'm going to do that. Thank you. I got you now. Lock you in. Yeah. So, yeah, I am a sweet person. I am a genuine person. When you meet me, you have met the world. And what you see from me now is what you're going to see forever. By the way, Trisha, the queen, sunshine, time to go. But I want you to know we all love you. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, sunshine. Thanks for stopping in. And make sure you come back and visit. Don't be a stranger. Yeah. So we all got to remember. I'm going to get off in about 10 minutes also. Yeah, we got to always, you can be on my panel all you crazy. Yeah, so, yes, yeah. So let's love one another and let's treat each other with respect and learn when somebody tell you something, you believe them. Don't take nobody for granted what they say to you, no matter what. If I tell you guys something from the beginning, this is how I am. I'm not going to change tomorrow. Today I'm going to be the same. I'm going to be the same the next day. When you get with a person that keep changing up back and forth on you, you don't know what to believe in that person. I try to get you to hang up. Okay, you're talking to okay. I was like, okay. But yeah, who I am today is who I'm gonna be. I don't change for no one. I try to stay the same. Well, I am the same. I don't try to stay the same. I stay the same. What you see today, me smiling all the time, that's the way I'm always. So if you met a genuine person, continue to be around that genuine person because there's not too many genuine people out here. There's a lot of people that's hating on you, that's not believing in you, that's not wanting you to get where you need to get. But so continue on being that great person that you are. Continue on smiling every day, even though you don't want to smile. Still continue on smiling. If you have a bad day, pray. Pray about that day. Pray to the Lord about the things will get better in your life. Everything don't stay the same. We have to believe these things. Can you hit me? I don't know if it's right. I did. Yeah. Always remember that. We need to pray and believe in the Lord. Yeah, believe in the Lord because He got us. He will lead us to the right people in our life. Don't go being with the wrong people and you know that's the wrong people and you continue on being there. Don't be with somebody that's going to steal your joy and hurt your heart. Be with somebody with a heart that's lined up like yours. If you have a great heart, why would you want to be with somebody with a cold heart? We don't want that. What is your name there, Bill? Oh, okay. I don't like fake, two-faced people. Be real with people. You just stop being an actor and be a real. Amen. And we have a lot of actors. We have a lot of actors. What you see from me is what you're going to get. I am as genuine as they're going to get. Yeah. Yeah. You're right. We all run into people that's not for us. Everybody is not for your soul. You got to understand that. Yeah. Everybody we meet is not for our soul. We got to understand that. There's people that will feed you very well. Those people for your soul. And there's people will let you starve. We don't need to be around people that's going to let us starve. We need to be around people that's genuine to us. You meet people every day that you think are for you, but they're against you. Yeah. People are against you. Everybody is not for you. You know these things. Oh, okay. Yeah, so know these things, guys. What's ahead of you? Learn to be kind to. I delete my. Oh, you guys is having a whole conversation on your own. Yeah, but know these things, guys. We know that everybody we come in contact with is not for us. It's okay, sunshine. We know everybody we come in contact with is not for us, but we got to realize that the people that we do have genuine, we got to try to hold on to those people. Genuine people don't come up every day. Once in a lifetime, you meet a genuine person, and when you meet that person, you hold on to that person, and you get to know that person for who they are, not for what they got. You be genuine back also with them. Observe that person. Know their true color. Because everybody you meet is not going to be for you. That's why when people tell you who they are, you always better believe it, no matter what. I'm going to get offline in about 5 minutes. Thank you, Willie Will. Okay, Trisha, much love, and Willie, Cassandra, and the Queen. Okay, thank you, Sunshine. You have an awesome day. Thank you, Phyllis. You're amazing. Thank you. Wait a minute. Let me put this in before I hang up on us. Okay. We got 5 minutes to get off. In 5 minutes, we're going to be getting off here. But you all have been so amazing today, coming and smiling with me and, making me feel great. And, we all doing good on YouTube and we're all doing good in our lives. Let's continue loving one another. Let's continue sharing love another. And let's continue giving true love, not fake love. Let's continue smiling every day because tomorrow is not promised. So as long as we smile today to make somebody's day, we're doing awesome. Always remember to smile no matter what. Always remember to be kind and be humble to people. Like, Jones say, this is how, right, this is how we do it, Willie Will. So continue to smile every day. Continue to love one another. Until next time, you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And don't forget to smile. Bye.